My name is Tipsy Villain because I enjoy consuming adult beverages and then playing video games. And welcome to part 27 of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. In our previous episode, we rescued the exposition fairy. And we put the orb into its holster. Now all we have to do is activate the machinery and go and kill Alexander. Or we could go save him again. I don't know. I know there's a monster in this area. Maybe it's gone now. Music's gone at least. Well, it went into the area we're supposed to go into, so... Just gotta run. Just gotta run. Just close behind me. Okay. We already read this note, right?
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
That one's new. Before we got a creepy one saying how Daniel enjoyed torturing, killing prisoners, and I was so glad they're all dying and stuff. And that door was locked before. Okay, so are like the grunts scattering the notes? Okay. This looks like a great place for an ambush. The grunt busts its way out of here. What's this? What am I supposed to do? Their machinery seems to be in working order. What do I have? I barely have anything in my inventory. Am I supposed to stop the machinery? It's not large enough to jam. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, what can I pick up? Is there a box? Or is there a box upstairs? Betting there was one upstairs. Can't tell if the moans I hear are monsters or machinery. I'll just grab this to get ready to hide. Ow! What the fuck? A rock. I'll grab a rock. And that will be enough. That will be enough. Can't run while carrying this. I don't hear any monsters. That's some funky music. Oh, so pro. So pro. Okay. Yep, I knew it. I knew it had to happen one last time. One last time before the game ended. I'm just gonna sit here and hide and wait for it to go away. Just like I always done. And it will work, just like it always did. At least we know Daniel is now questioning his actions in his notes. Still, I mean, you're like, oh, how many more will I have to kill? Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. You psychotic fucking asshole. I don't want to make any noise. I know noise is what attracts them more than sight. At least we found a nice little hidey hole. That's good. Seems like a good chunk of this game is spent hiding. Also, it doesn't seem like it takes much strategy to evade these monsters. Just saying. Is it gone now forever? He still makes noise when he walks around. Ah! See, you busted down the door. Delightful. Fucking delightful. Okay, I don't think it's out here. Just gotta go through the thing. And we can kill Alexander. Yeah! Woot! Inner sanctum! Woot! If it wasn't for Alexander, he would still be innocent and be able to die, so. Oh, stop blaming Alexander for everything, Daniel. You made these choices on your own volition. You didn't make you torture and kill anyone. You chose to. Now why the fuck would I go back to the chancel? That opened up that. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Okay, I know what to do. I gotta do anything else? Oh. Oh! What the fuck is this? Okay, so the ones I've done glow red. Good to know. And I guess I gotta just prick my hand. That opens up the doorway. Groovy. Will I get a memory about him doing the amnesia potion? I'm guessing that's what that is. Okay. Let me just... Is that actually wounding me? Yeah, it is. Well, yes, now we get a chance to finally use our drugs. The one last note!
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination?
Yeah.
Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
You mean like with the amnesia potion? Okay, Dan. Got a couple of points I want to make. One, I'm glad you recognize... I've commented on this before, but I did so very, vaguely. and incoherently. Because playing and talking at the same time is hard, you guys. Daniel is just another one of Alexander's monstrous servants. I mean, you know, Alexander hires Wilhelm. Wilhelm don't work out, so Alexander turned Wilhelm into a gatherer. Okay. Daniel is a different sort of gatherer. I mean, he's just another one of Alexander's monstrous servants, but he has a different form. So I'm glad Dan has the capability of remembering that. 2. One thing I don't understand, Daniel, is why you did not... Okay, I understand you want to forget your actions. But why didn't you kill Alexander and then drink the amnesia potion? Won't open. Okay. I mean... You know... You make yourself forget and then you go back all through the castle. I mean, wouldn't you remember then after that? Wouldn't going through all this make you remember? Why didn't you kill Alexander and then drink the amnesia potion after you left the country or something? Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? I already pricked my hands. Was there something else I was supposed to do? Over here? Fuck you! Oh, just go stand here. Oh shit. Oh! What? I fainted. Did I faint? Or did I just fall down because of the shaking? That was weird. Guess the door is open now, though, so... Oh! On our way through! Oh, God. Oh, God. Finally confronting... Alexander, yes. Orb chamber! Haha! He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain in this story. But she didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that. Even crazy fucking Daniel, whom Alexander is afraid of, can see that. Well, that's great. That's great, Daniel. I don't even know what to say to you at this point. Oh!
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil. Such comforting concepts, but hardly applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
No. Honestly, I can see, good and evil in both of you. Okay. So, Pylon is unstable on the verge of falling over. Okay, so the question is, do I help Agrippa then? Ugh. So I can either solve this puzzle, or what the fuck is going on? Ugh. Okay! Do I have a rock to throw at it? Oh!
No, don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too.
I know you're saving yours. Got 2 more left. The question is, do I bother helping Agrippa? I don't know. I mean, Agrippa, to be fair, has been at least honest with us. Now we'll do one more and see what happens.
Do you see it? A whole other world. Oh, isn't it beautiful?
I don't see anything!
Can finally return home.
Oh no! No, 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 no! Ha ha ha! Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, why are you floating? Why are you naked?
And soft you won't be able to enter.
Why? Because I'm not naked?
Tainted, branded by the shadow.
Fuck you!
Soon, either way. No! You fool! You have ruined us!
Ruined you, bitch! Ha ha ha! Suck it, bitch! Oh! Did we die? Oh, what's this? What's this? Is this what death is? Am I dead? Can I fly? Whew. So pretty. Everything is pretty here. Am I supposed to be... Oh, I have to go into the light!
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can.
Oh... I don't...
Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
What just happened? What just happened? Oh! I think I get it, Agrippa and, Vire, sucked us into, the, place beyond the stars, and going back to being, Daniel the Explorer! Okay. Okay. Get to sit through the credits again, alright. I don't know. That was kind of weird. Oh, I don't know, like, well, are you sure you want to help Daniel? You sure he deserves more? I mean, this guy is a torturer slash murderer slash killer of innocent little children, kidnapper. Okay, final thoughts. Final thoughts. Love the music. Good things first. Let's start with the good things. Things I loved about this game. This game had an excellent score. The music was amazing. Like I already marked before. Like when you hear the Servant Grunts theme, I mean, it really does feel like you're going insane. Like the music for each room is very. It works very, very well. Okay. Also, just want to say, Sam Mowry did a, you know, I'll praise Richard Topping your goodness, Daniel. I just gotta finish, but Sam Mowry was the most awesome voice actor that ever lived. Other than Mark Hamill, of course. No, I can't. Yeah, but Sam Mowry did an amazing job as Alexander. I mean, holy hell, he was the manipulative, duplicitous, like, even when you can tell why Daniel trusted him. Like, at first it's like, oh my god, this guy's so sinister, but, like, why would anyone trust you? You first hear him, he's like, come, Daniel, we must go to my inner sanctum. But first, to meet my pet kitty. I've named her Satan. But like, like when you see him in the prison and he's like talking about like how you two used to be friends and how staying there is a chance of redemption, you wanna believe him, you wanna trust him, and for a second you almost do until you realize, oh, he's just trying to save himself by having us sit in the jail and get killed by the Shadow, just to buy himself time. But man, like for a second you almost believe him. So Sam Mowry really sold the duplicitous villain. But yeah, the guy who played Daniel was very good as well. Just generally, the voice actors in this were amazing. The storyline, also, they did a very good job of making you empathize with this character and then just showing him as this terrible, horrible human being. So overall, yes, it was a very scary game. I loved it. However, I had two main problems with the game. One, I did not like how they made it so, okay, wait, hold on, I want to talk about the story some more. Okay, sorry, going back, yeah, I thought it was very clever how Daniel's experiences mirrored those of the people he tortured. Like, they get kidnapped, they get experience of horrors of torture, then they make themselves forget. They don't make themselves forget, the torturers make them forget, and then, but they're scared, frightened by the sounds they hear, and then they see the monsters, and it's and they go through the experiences all over again. Their cuts remind them of, they can't make it forget completely because their bodies remind them. Same thing happens to Daniel, he experiences the horror of everything that he went through with Alexander. He makes himself forget with the amnesia potion, but his drug addiction, his addiction to the laudanum, makes him sort of remember the monsters, his body, because when you stop taking an opiate, if you're addicted to it, you experience paranoia. And so, yeah, in the beginning of the game, Daniel's going through withdrawal. That's why he's hallucinating so much. It's not just the fact that he's insane, though he is insane. And then, like, his hallucinations and the sounds he hears prepares him for the actual monsters that he faces. I don't know if that made any sense. Might have gone over that before. But anyway, on to the things I didn't like. Okay, there are two big things. And I'm surprised, because everything else in the game works so well, but these were actually parts of the game mechanics. Okay, one, I didn't like how they got rid of the monsters when they killed you. I thought that was kind of cheap. I mean, I know sort of what they were going for, like, if you get bogged down in one part and have to do it over and over again, it sort of makes it feel repetitive and takes away the horror, but so does when the game solves the monster puzzles for you, that also takes away the horror. And two, to be perfectly honest, the monsters were not much of a threat. Now, I have to qualify that. I mean, they were terrifying, yes. I wouldn't want to face one. But honestly, they weren't very hard to avoid. Like, as soon as you just hear a bleh, okay, I'm gonna go hide in the corner. You just hide where you are, hunker down, it won't get you. I mean, yeah, the only time I was killed by a monster in the game was during one of the scripted chase sequences, the one in the sewers, and I don't know. I felt the monsters could have been a little more challenging to face. But overall, yeah, I thought that was a very great game. If you haven't checked it out yet, you should. Then again, given the fact that Machine for Pigs is coming out in like 2 weeks, if you already played, if you wanted to play, you probably already have. So yeah. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents for what it's worth. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. My name is Tipsy Villain, and this was Amnesia: The Dark Descent. If you want to check out the game for yourself, download is in the description below. Also below are links if you'd like to like me on Facebook or follow me on Twitter. If you liked what you saw, click like or subscribe. And be sure to tell all your friends about me on your social media account. If you didn't like what you saw, tell no one. Bye! Okay, but seriously, out of the 2 endings that we saw, I like the prison ending better. Daniel got what he deserved, rotting in jail. Just saying.